Good morning, dear student. Let us start the maths class. Okay, today we are going to practice some of the questions that we have learned in the last class yesterday. Yesterday we have learned how to count numbers mentally. Okay, so mentally counting the numbers is first using your mind and then your fingers. Okay, these are the two things required to count the maths mentally. Yesterday we have done questions, we have understood also. Today we are going to practice some of the questions, not mathematically, when fill in the blanks or paragraphs are given. Okay, so sometimes in the exam, broader questions like 3 marks or 4 marks questions are given where we have to find the sum mentally. Alright, in the form of fill in the blanks. So there are some questions there in the textbook. We are going to practice those questions and how to do the numbers mentally. Alright dear children, let us start the class. So children, as we have already learned that to add two numbers mentally, first keep the bigger number in mind, then count the smaller one on the fingers. Okay, so this is the line, you can underline it. Okay, in your book using your pencil, you can underline this two line. Okay, just like I have done. And in the left hand side, in the right hand side, there is a yellow box. This is a yellow box. What is given here? If the two given numbers are the same, we can keep any number in mind and count the other number on the fingers. Okay, so suppose you have to add 5 and 5 mentally. So how will you do? You will take this 5, both the numbers are same, so you can take any number in the mind and count using with the fingers. Okay, this number you keep in mind and the other number you keep in count with the help of your fingers. Okay, now there are some questions here. I already told you in the exam like this type of questions might come for a bigger number, for a bigger mark question like 3 marks or 4 marks, so that you have to write the correct answer here. Alright, there will be distribution of the marks. If you write correctly in each step, you will be getting marks. Okay, the first question is given here. Solve this 3 plus 6. One is done for you. Okay, so we have to do this one. It is page number 53. So what is written here? The bigger number is, which is the bigger number? The bigger number is 6. Okay, so keep dash in mind. So which number you will keep in mind? The bigger number. The bigger number is 6 here. Okay. The smaller number is 3. Out of 3 and 6, which is the smaller number? 3. So keep how many fingers open? 3. How many fingers open? 3. Alright. The number after dash is dash. Okay. So number after bigger number you have to take here. The number after 6 is 7. Okay, now count how many fingers? 3 fingers. Count 3 fingers as 7, 8, 9. Then the sum means the plus. Okay, the sum of 3 and 6 is 9. Okay children, the sum of 3 and 6 is 9. These two steps are very easy. You have to remember this step. Okay, the number after, you have to take the bigger number here. The number after 6 is 7. Count 3 fingers as 7, 8 and 9. Therefore, the sum of 3 and 6 is 9. Okay children, this is one question. Similarly, here is another one. Okay, so the bigger number is out of 5 and 9, which is the bigger number? 9. Okay, so keep dash in mind, that is the 9 you will keep in mind. The smaller number is out of 5 and 9, which is the smaller number? 5. So keep 5 finger open. Now the third step is the number after dash. What number we have to take? Out of these two, smaller or bigger? The bigger. The number after 9 is what? 10. Okay, so count how many fingers? The smaller number is 5. Count 5 fingers as 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Therefore, what is the last number? 14. The sum of 5 and 9 is 14. This is the answer. Okay children. Now there is one more question. you have to add mentally, but there are 3 numbers here. Earlier it was 2 number, here it is 3 number. Okay, solve this column is already done, you have to do this one. Okay, so here when there are 3 numbers here, we are going to consider the first 2 number. Okay, so the first 2 numbers are 4 and 6. We will keep this one 8 aside for some time. Okay, now out of 4 and 6, which is the bigger number here? The bigger number is 6. Okay, so keep 6 in mind. The smaller number is, out of 4 and 6, which is a smaller number? 4. So keep 4 fingers open. Now here the number after, like the 2 numbers only mentally, it is also same here, but we have to do twice. The number after 6 is 7. So how many we have to count? 4. So count 4 fingers as 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, the sum of the first 2 numbers, that is 4 and 6, is 10. So keep 10 in mind. Okay, the third number is what? 8. Okay, now this is the bigger number. 4 and 6 together we got 8. Then we have to do adding mentally. We have to find out about between 10 and 8. Between 10 and 8, which is the bigger number? 10. Okay, the third number is 8. The 10 we have to keep in mind, and 8 fingers we have to keep open. So keep 8 fingers open. Okay, the number after 10 is 11. Okay, count the 8 fingers as 11. After 10 we have to count 8 fingers. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18. Okay, so sometimes it is not possible. Now I am holding the camera. Okay, but I will tell you how many fingers you have to count. 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, therefore the sum of 4, 6 and 8 is 18. Okay, the addition of 3 digit is similar to 2 digit, but here we have to do 2 step twice. Okay, that is the first we have to do 4 and 6. After 4 and 6, whatever answer we are getting, that answer and the third number we have to count together. Okay, now here one word problem is given here. Example 15. Okay, so Rahul has 3 apples, 4 chicos and 6 bananas in his basket. How many fruits does he have in all? Okay, so here Rahul has how many fruits? He has got 3 apples, 4 chicos and 6 bananas, and we have to find out how many fruits are there in all. But how we have to do? We have to do mentally. So here statements are given. Number of apples in the basket equals to 3. Number of chicos in the basket equals to 4. Number of bananas in the basket equals to 6. Now here 3 numbers are given here. First we have to add these 2. Then with the answer what we got, we have to do with 6. Okay, so here given here the first 2 are 3 apples and 4 chicos. The big, no need to write so long sentence, I'm just explaining here. In the exam you can write, if like the statements are given in the question, then you just fill up the blank. If the word problem is given here, you write the statement and then add in your mind only and you write the answer. Okay, the bigger number is 4. Keep 4 in mind. The smaller is 3. Okay, so adding 4 and 3 mentally we got how much? 7. With this 7 we have to add 6. So what answer we got? 13. So Rahul has got 13 fruits in all. Okay children, so if it is not been asked to do like this, you do the answer in this way only, but no need to write all these long sentences. You can add directly in your mind and write the answer. Okay children, so this is the textbook for today. In the next class I will be doing the workbook. Okay, and some of the questions I have uploaded in the Google Classroom. You can check it out and you can write in your copy. Okay, so with this I conclude my video.